Do you hold an offer for September 2023 to study in the US, UK, Canada, or any other country? Is the news of recession, layoffs, and inflation making you super nervous? Are you thinking whether you should defer your intake or not? Then hold on, this video is just for you.
Yet another alarm bell being sounded off on global recession. This time the IMF, that's the International Monetary Fund, saying it will lower the world's GDP estimate for 2023 in the coming year.
It believes that the global economy may fall into a recession next year.
So American banks are in trouble, China's system is shaky, markets are in turmoil. How is the rest of the world faring? With inflation touching 100%.
But the International Monetary Fund out with their World Economic Report just released, and they're warning you, get ready.
Hey guys, my name is Shivang, and in today's video let us discuss whether you should defer your 2023 intake or not. Like most of you watching this video, I am also going to start my master's degree in Ireland in September 2023, and these thoughts did come into my mind. The world is in a recession, the job market is uncertain, education and living costs are high, and there are delays in visa processing. I will touch upon a few factors which are a cause of concern and how bad the situation is in the most promising study abroad destinations, and will give you my personal recommendations whether you should go abroad or not towards the end of the video. But before we start, there's an important update. We are starting our Telegram community where you can connect with other students and our experts to help you with your study abroad journey. The link to join the community is in the description box below. Do check it out. Let's start with factor number 1, which is inflation and cost of living. Needless to say, costs are shooting up like anything. Canada, for instance, reported 5.2% inflation in February 2023, USA 6% and the UK 10.4%. In Canada, food prices in February 2023 were up 10.6% compared to 2022. The case is pretty similar in the US and UK. Rent prices have gone up, food prices have gone up, fuel and gas prices have gone up too, which in turn has significantly increased the overall cost of living. Moreover, currency exchange rates have been fluctuating a lot, which affects an international student's overall budget. Do note that inflation is one phenomenon you will see everywhere in every nation, be it UK, USA, Canada, Australia or Ireland. It is not limited to one country. Let's talk about the second one, which is layoffs. According to Reuters, Canadian employers are not anticipating layoffs even if the economy slips into a recession. As per Governor Tiff Macklem, Canada's economy would slow significantly over the coming months and the jobless rate would rise from historic lows, but said it would not be a severe recession. This is relieving, isn't it? However, that's not the case with the United States, and it's not the best place to be at the moment. As per USA Today, 297 tech companies have laid off nearly 95,000 workers since the start of 2023. The big tech giants with the likes of Meta, Google, Amazon have been letting go of people worldwide, not just the US. Layoffs have been happening across the industry through 2022. But what is worrying is the recent surge. The UK too is going through similar layoffs across multiple industries. Let's look at the third factor, which is declining employment prospects or bad job market. Now, whenever recession hits the market, employers go on a cost-saving mode, which means going on hiring freezes and not doing visa sponsorships. And this is a worldwide phenomenon. Moreover, conversion rate from internships to full-time is also not a guarantee, even if you have been a star performer during the course of your internship. This can get a little scary if you are in, let's say, the US about to complete your studies and are now looking for a job. But if you look at the flip side, I believe recessions are great times to be in school, upskill yourself while the world is figuring itself out. You're likely to begin your 2-year graduate studies this year, and by the time you graduate, things would have pretty much normalized as per Forbes, which believes it to be a modern recession lasting only about 10 months. As far as Canada is concerned, the country is likely to stay buoyant, although the salary hikes are insignificant at about 2 to 3%. Even in this economic slowdown, the labour market is ripe and there are a high number of vacant jobs, especially in healthcare and skilled trade heavy sectors like construction and manufacturing. The UK is also feeling the heat of recession, but there are certain sectors such as IT and finance that do have a lot of scope. Last up, we have other visa regulatory issues. Students have been facing several challenges when it comes to obtaining a study visa, be it the visa processing delays as in the case for the United States and Canada, as per the Economic Times, or the massive surge in student visa rejections, even up to 60% in 2022, as stated by the Indian Express for those wanting to study in Canada. The primary reasons for such long wait times, even though students have been getting top priority in the admission season, is due to high demand and limited resources, which finally might see some light at the end of the tunnel with the US Embassy taking steps to expedite the process. One can now apply for a US student visa a year in advance as per the latest announcements. As in the case of Canada, an interesting trend was observed last year in 2022 and continues this year as well, with a lot of students who faced visa rejections turning to the UK to study abroad. Canada is resolving its backlog issue, but it is hopeful things will normalize by the end of this year. The UK has a near-perfect visa success rate, and some universities accept a low band score in IELTS, making it a pretty favorable destination. Moreover, unlike Canada, the UK has been largely able to process visas on time, which further position it as an ideal destination. So what does it mean for you? Should you put your plans on hold or should you not? My suggestions. Number 1. If you are in a stable job right now and are low on confidence or think you will be much more secure if you do pursue your studies next year, then you can choose to defer. Number 2. If you are unhappy with your current job and can manage the increased cost somehow without completely relying on part-time work, I think you should continue with your plans of studying abroad. Number 3. Keep in mind that you should only pursue a program which has jobs in the market and is on the lookout for skilled candidates in the country you are planning to go to. Do your research properly and check skill shortages in the countries you are targeting. Number 4. Keep in mind that depending on the country of your choice, visas can take time. My suggestion will be to start the process earlier and keep a buffer of 45 to 60 days between your visa application and course start date. And last, by the time you graduate, most countries will be out of recession. Many industry experts, think tanks and government agencies expect the economies to start reviving by the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024. Be extremely careful while choosing the course and the country. That is where our team of expert counselors can help. Book a personalized counseling session with one of our top counselors and we will help you fulfill your dream of studying in one of the best colleges in the country of your choice. Check out the links in the description box below. Hope you liked today's video, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.